debt, inflation, taxation without representation, all around the nation, similar to Haitian. The French Revolution sought to replace the ancient regime. Many people thought Louis was really mean. July 14th, we were storming the Bastille, a symbolic example of the tension that had built. Church lands were seized and the First Estate abolished. France was developing a constitutional monarch. 1792, we got war against Austria and Prussia. Let's just say, France has got it back up. The next year declaring war on Spain, Britain, and Netherlands. Leaders created the National Convention. After that, France proclaimed a republic. The people could be happy even when they were in public. In 1793, Louis and Marie Antoinette were finally put to death. Can't say that was the best thing since chaos broke out. Having Maximilian Robespierre causing people to break out. Reordering of society involved de-Christianization, which caused a lot of changes throughout the nation. It was about time women gained more rights, but they still weren't allowed to have a say in what was right. And here it comes, the reign of Napoleon, crowning himself emperor and producing the civil code. Amen.
Government, 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 why can't you see? Sometimes your policies don't work for me, and I just hate your unequal ways, so I guess that's why we revolted and are better this way.
The year 1790 in Saint Domingue, and the people ain't happy with this whole slave thing. Lucky for them, there's not that many whites. It's 90% slave, that's not much of a fight. In 91, civil war broke out between blacks and whites, that's what I'm talking about. The whites were scared because there were way more freed slaves, called them the gens de couleur. Then one day, Busman got the slaves involved. The slaves killed their masters, that's when the war evolved into a full-on slave revolt led by Toussaint. They started shouting, no slavery is what I want. French troops arrived in 92 to restore order, that's what they came to do. Unluckily for them, Spanish and British autos came. Weakened France, that's the name of the game. In 1801, Toussaint made a constitution. Everyone's an equal citizen, that was his contribution. Napoleon tried to stop him, he dispatched troops, but yellow fever killed him, it threw him for a loop. The Haitians had won, but they lost a good man. Toussaint was arrested and sent back to France. His legacy lives on because in 1804, Haiti was established, French rule no more.
Government, 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 why can't you see? Sometimes your policies don't work for me, and I just hate your unequal ways, so I guess that's why we revolted and are better this way.
The Latin American War was no bore. All the Creoles wanted was to replace the Peninsulars. Hidalgo said, follow me and put your hands in the air. The Creoles had independent movements, which was really an improvement. Napoleon's invasion sparked the situation. Hidalgo, the priest, was one good thief. He rallied against colonial rule and was no fool. Augustine de Urbina declared independence from Spain. They got no game. Yeah, he made himself emperor of Mexico. Dough. Now there is a republic, angering the public. The Central American Confederation helped us create the situation. Until 1838, when they split into the independent states, the Creole elite, Simon Bolivar, led the movement for self-rule. Creating a dominating army, he was that cool. By 1825, Creole forces overcame Spanish forces. They didn't need any horses. Spanish power stepping down, yeah, they got the crown. Now we got this war, it was quite a war. They got their independence, new nations and constitutions. Caudillos took power, creating a new constitution. Now, no more confusion. The war was really crappy, thank God they're all really happy. Word.
Government, 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 why can't you see? Sometimes your policies don't work for me, and I just hate your unequal ways, so I guess that's why we revolted and are better this way.
Benito Juarez, his title limited order of the military, soon things started to backfire. The Constitution of 1857 guaranteed universal military suffrage. In 62, Mexico beat Napoleon, this day as known as Cinco de Mayo, when Mexico became a leading power. In 1876, Diaz became dictator. The Mexican Revolution broke out in 1910, and middle-class Mexicans joined with peasants and workers to overthrow the in radical rebels. Zapata and Villa organized mass armies fighting for the goal of career y libertad. Revolution came to an end after the government killed Zapata in 1919 and Villa was assassinated in 1923.
Government, 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 why can't you see? Sometimes your policies don't work for me, and I just hate your unequal ways, so I guess that's why we revolted and are better this way.